What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Smith here, back with another video. Today, we're going to be watching some more analog horror. Yes, guys, we are back. I know it's been a while since we've done a reaction video. I know there's been a lot of gameplay lately, but I kind of wanted to get back into it. You know, I kind of missed it. I just kind of stopped because I was getting a little bit bored. But you know what? I think we're ready to go back, and we're going to go back with something more familiar because we're going to be going to watch some of Manticore's. Yes, the Manticore. And we're going to be watching their Monument Mythos videos. It's going to be like a part 1 of season 1, and then I'm going to finish season 1 next video because I did not finish it all, because holy, look at that. Holy, that is supposed to be the entirety. So I did do some digging. It's like 29 episodes, and the rest is just the Nixon verse. Like, what is this, bro? You can definitely tell there's a theme with this guy. He really loves his history. But, too bad I suck at that. But yeah, let's just get into it, because I'm really excited. I'm actually kind of looking forward to going back. I know you guys have been telling me to watch this since, I watched the, what do you call it? Since I watched the alternate American history, which you guys did have a lot to say about that. So, hopefully you guys do enjoy as we delve into some Monument Mythos Season 1.
Okay, guys, so this is the first episode, Corner Folk. We're just gonna start off. I don't want to talk too much. I just want to get into it because it doesn't seem to be that long of an episode. Let's just do it. Let's do it. In 2011, Riley Tillon uploaded 3 videos describing an unseen presence in his home. A 4th video in 2013 raised concerns over his safety and prompted an official investigation. What?
Many dimensions
Man, I love
intersect
some
at the
Arizona.
Earth, several of which are 2D planes.
Mm-hmm.
When 2 or more planes intersect, they form corners.
Okay.
Entities in the intersecting planes cannot perceive each other. They exist separately in their own worlds. However, the corner folk can pass these boundaries and enter other planes.
Okay.
The corner folk are a trans-dimensional species.
Whoa.
They are the only ones who can traverse the corners shaped by planes.
It's kind of tough, not gonna lie.
I believe that the corners of my own home align with several planes, for I've seen the corner folk in action.
Whoa, yeah.
Reality to another.
Okay, I'm not gonna pause too much in this series because I'm barely saying anything. That's what I'm trying to change right now. But I just want to throw it out there. So I'm guessing that's supposed to be a corner folk, but from the way it is taken, it looks like somebody got a chicken, skinned it. You know how it looks like when you're cooking it and stuff. They didn't cook it, it's still raw, and then just threw it across the room. And that's kind of what the vibe. You can see like the wings and the long parts and the heads. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's continue. While making this video, I heard the corner folk and immediately got my camera. This is what I recorded. Okay, holy tough. What do we see? Well, we already saw an image of it. So, damn. Oh shoot! What the frick? Galaxies? Yo. What the hell? What? Oh, okay, we're gonna slow mo this. Yeah, all I saw was like that was still that changed absolutely nothing. It looks the exact same, but the noise is just a bit slower.
This leap requires massive amounts of energy.
This is what I'm talking about. The
produces
frick?
bright blue flashes. I have yet to discover the source of this energy.
It's a pink
and
one.
the reason behind the corner
So we got multicolored, trans-dimensional species that looks like, I don't even know what that is. I can't even tell what I'm looking at. It's just like somebody's throwing stuff across the room and then.
While I was at work.
Whoa. Okay, wait. This is tough. This is like a spider thing.
I used to think that they had to cross dimensions quickly, but the new footage
it looks
proof another one.
Okay, I want to go back quickly. Wait.
I used to think that they had to cross.
It looks like somebody slapped that thing mid-air and it's just flying towards the ground. That's just me though.
But the new footage has proven otherwise.
Yo, these things are kind of weird.
When I'm not around, they take a break from traveling and exhibit micro movements similar to dreaming animals. They must feel safe in these corners, which suggests that the corner folk's own home is made of similar.
Weird. Corner folk feel safe in corners. Interesting.
Structures.
What an anomaly that is. The corner world.
I imagine that the corner world is made of many plane intersections, allowing them to move freely without using up any energy. My photographs show that smaller corner folk have odd impressions on their skin, as though they have been pressed against many plane intersections at once.
So what, they've been like
The
squashed and
corners
stretched?
likely belong to a nursery or a crib in their
The
homeworld.
frick?
A
Nurseries?
multitude of corners placed in close proximity could be used to secure the infant from leaving the corner world.
Okay.
Perhaps they only cross corners in search of food, the same way we only leave our homes for resources.
So they're like,
The
they're kind of
corner
like
world
just
may be
going to the
used
store and
raise
stuff
the
pretty much.
young, while my own house's corners
Young.
serve as rest stops of sorts during their journeys.
So you're like kind of like a gas station, you know? Like free pickings. Pretty tough. I would love, to be honest, I would love to have corner folk in my house. Just like be chilling. Just like I'm sleeping, you know, that thing's just staring at me.
World.
That'd be kind of tough.
I can't stop thinking about it.
The hell?
According
How
to
does
the
he know what
calendar,
this
it's
looks
been
like? I'm
entire
very
weeks of my
curious
own.
because I don't think he's been
Just
to the corner
drawing
world.
and describing the corner world on paper.
Yeah. But how do you know what it looks
I
like?
lost my job last month due to repeated absences,
Jeez.
but it really does
Jeez,
feel like I
bro.
just left the office this afternoon. When the corner folk jump,
That drink is good.
it feels as though they're taunting me.
Well,
But
you
I'm
might
close
you
to
might
a
just be
solution.
addicted. That could be a thing.
Regardless of whether my body survives the forces of the corner world or not, this much is certain. The fear of my own destruction will not prevent my entry.
What? What the frick? This guy's getting way too deep. Holy. So they're not hostile though. Doesn't seem like it. They're pretty chill, you know. They're just chilling. Are we about to see like pop in or something? Oh shoot! You just no clipped. Why is there a white dot? Oh crap! What the frick? What am I looking at? I'm just getting flashbanged. Holy. Oh shoot! He's in the corner world. The cornerverse. Holy tough. Oh shoot. Ah damn. That was loud. Following his last upload, viewers requested a wellness check on Riley Tillon. Local authorities found Tillon asleep in one corner of his room. Holy. A close examination revealed that his internal organs had been folded along various axes, warranting immediate medical attention. Oh my gosh. During his recovery, Tillon avidly made origami despite claiming to have never been taught how to do so. As of 2020, he remains in care. Whoa. Okay, nice. So this is the end of the first episode. Love it already. I'll be honest, guys. Just by this first episode, I'm already liking it better than alternate American history. Okay, guys. So this next one is called Liberty Lurker. Now, with the name of it and with the thumbnail, I'm guessing we're gonna have to do something with Statue of Liberties. The following audio has wait. So my gosh, frick! I didn't read that right, and I was rushing myself. The following audio is an excerpt from an 1889 interview with the designer of the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, it's pretty cool that it was like, I'm pretty sure like made in France or something, and then they kind of ported it to the U.S. as like a gift. The most difficult aspect of the construction. Frick! I'm too slow. You guys got it. You guys can just read it. Yes, it was a gift. Told you. The pedestal ceased. Interesting. In 1949, let me pause this because I'm not going to finish it in time. In 1949, the statue underwent extensive renovations. The official blueprint behind the change, titled STL1 1.8084, was classified for 36 years. Holy. So what's gonna happen to Statue of Liberty though? That's what I'm curious. Provide entrance for sustenance. Install frick. I'm not gonna go back. It's not worth it. Oh shoot! So they made like a bunker area for it. The engine. Is this like a axle? What wheels? Okay. So this is the pedestal they put it on. Entrance. So what's this all for though? Stairs. Okay, cool. Naming the obvious. That's what I like to see. Drains. We got more rooms. Waste storage. What is this for though? Did I miss something? Is this? Are we like making a Gundam? You know, is this thing gonna be moving? Are we gonna have a Statue of Liberty versus freaking? I don't know. I don't think there's anything that could compare. Like, I wouldn't say size wise, but like location wise. Ellis Island. Oh, frick, I gotta stop talking, bro. There was an old dead bird everywhere. My sister found one in the toilet. This is how the coast is. My father said, imagine how bad the city swell. I remember hearing other families half-jokingly said that they wanted to return to Milan because of the smell. Was it that bad? Holy. The family had sprayed perfume and burned candles to keep the stench away, but they would only work for an hour or so until the air became unbearable again. Holy. Is this because of the Statue of Liberty? The evenings were so hot, I stayed mostly awake, even though the rest of my family slept soundly. I remember looking out the window each night and seeing lines of people being led to the Liberty statue by officials. Oh shoot! After they would go into the pedestal, the office would leave. The officials would leave, and nothing else would happen. Huh. The following morning would smell so much worse, like a slaughterhouse. Oh shoot! They were execution. Oh my god! Cartel executions in the Liberty, in the Statue of Liberty. Holy! First sighting of Liberty lurkers. Okay, so this is what it's all about. Is it gonna move? Wait. Oh shoot, it's moving. The frick? Oh, what? Upon investigation, local authorities linked the waste storage compartment to the massive grave. Whoa. If you have a family member who were last seen at Ellis Island between the year 1949 and 1954, you may be entitled to compensation. What? What? Whoa, this is a crazy second episode. Immediate mood shift. You know, we had the first guy who was like a little schizo, but he's alive. We got freaking executions in the in the freaking Statue of Liberty. Insane. So now I'm curious. I'm curious. Is this like an anthology series where like different things happen and like nothing's connected, but like kind of in the same universe or like the same world, or we're gonna have like there's gonna be some connections because overall you're kidnapping people, killing them for I don't even know why, and the smell's supposed to be horrible, so it's probably dead bodies. This is crazy, man. I'm already loving this actually. Holy tough. Okay, guys. So this next one is called Rushmore Revenge. From the name of it, Mount Rushmore probably is gonna have something to do with it, but I could be wrong. Let's just get into this. We're still sticking very close to the more historical stuff. The National Parks Service finds the Mount Rushmore has been I don't even know mass murderer. Wow. The U.S. government can fund mass murder if it's labeled as a national. What? Wait, what? I didn't read that right. The U.S. government can fund mass murder if it's labeled as a national monument. What is? Oh, they're okay. My fault. I was like, what the hell? They're just right. They're just what do you call it? Frick? They're describing what it's. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. They're just saying what it's being said. It's just going to be hard to read. Every day, executions occur in 26,000 American landmarks. I thought that they were saying that anything written on the Mount Rushmore, they were going to fund like murders and stuff. I was like, the hell? The blood of liberty will be avenged. Though I will say that would be a cool concept. Like whatever you write, the government will fund it. I don't know. The souls of Lincoln will be freed. The frick? Somebody didn't like these guys a lot. Holy. August 14, 2003. More messages are found in Mount Rushmore. What we got this time? I see infection. I will introduce infection next week, Monday through Sunday, 10:12 to 10:13 p.m. Watch the symptoms. Wow, that's like a minute. That's going to be really easy to miss, I'll say that. Due to security concerns, the National Park Service assigns patrols for the next 7 nights. The patrols are told to videotape all anomalies from 10:12 to 10:13. Isn't that like a minute? You're recording a minute of, unless I'm reading that wrong. That's just like a minute of footage you would have. Yeah, guys. So make sure not to miss it, okay? Whatever you say, man. Whoa. Oh shoot. Is that an asteroid? Has to be. Okay. Tuesday. Cannot see. Oh, oh shoot! What the? Is that like Morse code? Nope, that is not Morse code. Somebody's just spamming their flashlight. What does this mean? What does this mean? Wednesday. I'm going all the way to Friday. Holy. Oh, I hate that. I hate that noise already. Holy. I hate how blurry this thing is. Because the faces look all deformed and stuff, making it a lot scarier. Overall, not bad. Not bad at all. Am I supposed to be seeing something? Looks like a hairline on, like a little stick. What am I looking at? The stick thing is back. It's just chilling on there. Okay. Saturday. Nice. Nice. Just black. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, shoot. Oh, the freaking coincidence. That is crazy. Wow. Probably was nothing, let's be honest. Is that a baby? What the frick? Whoa, what? What? Mount Rushmore smells just like baby powder nowadays. I think it comes from the stuff that the workers put on their heads. Yeah, I see them do it all the time. They go from Washington to Lincoln every night powdering it like a baby. Hannah McElroy, local photographer. What? Rushmore, filmed by Alex Kazans. Okay, guys, this next one is called Alcatraz Attack. Interesting. So no wonder they call it monument mythos. It's a lot of like well-known monuments, except the first episode. It had nothing to do with any monuments, more corners. But we had Statue of Liberty, Rushmore. Now we got Alcatraz Island 2 days before therapy. I'm curious what the dates are, cause oh shoot, never mind. Map of Pacific Branch, United States military prison. Cannot finish that. Damn, I love this Hawaiian music. Fortifications. Tunnel systems. Reservoirs. Water tower. So it's kind of giving us the layout of Alcatraz, I'm guessing. Morgue. Whoa. Stockade Yard. I read that wrong. Detector shed. Damn. It's crazy they shut this place down, you know? Main prison. Holy. What was that circle thing? Ruins. Ruins? Why do they have ruins in Alcatraz? Tennis court. Holy tough. You can play some tennis with the boys. The prison boys. Alcatraz Island, 1 day before therapy. What's therapy about? Where they're gonna freaking send you there? You're never coming back home? Alcatraz, okay. Are we getting another brief? Wait, what the? What the hell is that? Look like sticks. You know, I'm getting a lot of biology vibes from this, because those look like DNA strands, kind of. Oh no, chromosomes. Yo, these are chromosomes. Wait, what the frick? This is DNA replication. Or, yeah, or cell replication. I think I got that wrong. It's crazy I just learned about this. This is insane. The coincidence. Yeah, because the whole, like, they were getting pulled apart. That's what happens when, holy tough. I mean, too bad I'm failing the class to really tell you guys enough, but you guys get the idea. So something's being either made or replicated. Duplication gotta be involved in this. This looks like a cell. Like, literally looks like a cell. 1960s. 1965. Okay, so we're just going up. Huh. Damn, that's so good. What? What the? What am I looking at? Is that Alcatraz Island? I think that is Alcatraz. Yeah, it is. It crashed into a city. That'd be crazy if Alcatraz decided to go mobile. And it just freaking slams into, I don't know, what's that place located near? I'd just be like that. What the frick? Are those ships? Yeah, those are ships. What? Dude, get a better camera, bro. I can barely see what's happening. Damn, that was loud. As of 2020, the Alcatraz zone extends to the West Texas Alcatraz zone. The frick is an Alcatraz zone? What the hell did I just watch? So, Alcatraz zone. That was a very weird episode. So, what I'm picking up on is that Alcatraz is a living organism, maybe? Because it's moving now. And then we had it showed it kind of crashing into a neighboring city. And then a black void went, so I'm guessing it infected or like it freaking disintegrated everything around it. But then we have cell generation or DNA or whatever, like chromosome stuff happening. I hope I'm saying that right. And a lot of biology happening in the main center, the main prison. Okay, guys, so this one's called Den Democracy. What are these names? Is this also based? Well, it's called mine. It has to be based off of something. It'll look back at America's 37th president. Dean Margaret?
During a program of ABC Evening News, anchor Peter Jennings told viewers to look forward to next week for a special broadcast of national significance.
Okay.
Jennings would continue to remind viewers of the special broadcast over the next 7 nights, even referring to it at one point as the most unprecedented announcement in recent history.
I think it's Dean Democracy. I think I read it wrong.
Jennings reminded viewers of the special broadcast one last time, asking them to pay attention later that night for an exclusive look at the greatest gift to the American people.
What the?
Due to the anticipation built over the week,
is it TVs?
over 60 million Americans
we already got
tuned into
TVs.
ABC, waiting for the evening news to end.
Is it color
and for the
TVs?
special broadcast to begin.
Oh, I hope it's color TV.
There were countless theories as to what would occur, from the announcement of alien life to the declaration of an all-out nuclear war.
Well, it's not a
Speculation
gift.
was brewing intensely.
Remember, guys, it's a
Once
gift.
the evening news program ended, a black screen with a 10-second countdown commenced with the title Dean Democracy.
Okay, so it is
Some
Dean Democracy.
viewers,
I read
so
that wrong.
terrified of the threat of nuclear war, reportedly experienced nervous breakdowns and ran down the street, declaring that Dean Democracy was the code name for an all-out nuclear holocaust.
These guys gotta chill
Yet
out,
once
bro.
the countdown ended, all fears were soon replaced with tears of joy and an excitement not seen since the end of World War II.
It's just a new president, I'm guessing. Damn, it's editing. Holy.
What are we waiting for?
It's just like I'm watching a history lesson.
Home.
Dean for okay. Why were these people going
In the
crazy?
seconds following James Dean's presidential announcement, hundreds of thousands of neighborhoods
Yo, these people
erupted into
overreacted like
celebration.
crazy.
Although other candidates had promised to end the Vietnam War, none had so accurately
Dean's like, I'm actually gonna
expressed the
extend
same
it
anger that they
and make
had
it even
felt,
worse.
which Dean had
No, I'm just
perfectly
playing. I don't know if
conveyed
that's what he
in
said.
a 15-second broadcast. Due to popular demand, the ABC Evening News was canceled the next night, replaced by a 30-minute loop of James Dean's presidential announcement. The broadcast was
30-second
watched again
loop?
by over 38 million Americans. and
Holy,
the
that's
parties
gotta
continued
get
for the
boring
rest
as
of the
hell.
week.
Nah, it'd probably be like the Flintstones, let's be honest.
Due to repeated
Probably
assassination
not.
attempts on Robert Kennedy, the Democratic Party presidential debates were canceled for the 1968 election season. However, this proved to be no issue for Dean, as polls indicated that he was in the lead for the entirety of 1967 and 1968,
He beat Nixon
despite
and
having
Wallace.
had
Holy.
fewer public appearances and rallies than any other candidate.
Dang, dude.
The
Hey,
strength of his
it's a sleeper
campaign
build
relied
system,
on
you
the
know?
powerful advertising
You don't have to do
directives
much.
that would air every Friday evening on ABC.
You gotta play hard to get when it
The
comes to
series of programs would be considered by
presidential
many
debates.
as another weekly TV series, and went on to become the highest-rated TV show on television after
Star
the
Trek?
conclusion of Star Trek in
Oh.
1967.
So what was it called?
Although a presidential debate was eventually scheduled 2 weeks before the election, James Dean instead invited opponent Richard Nixon to a track to race cars on the same night.
Okay.
Although reluctant at first, Nixon eventually agreed and went to spend the entire day with Dean,
That sounds
reportedly
fun.
even telling the actor, "To hell with it, I'm voting for you. You're
Oh,
already a better
shoot.
president than I'll ever be."
That's actually kind of
This
crazy.
statement, although only a rumor, would
That's
spread
gotta be
like
fun. Just chilling with
wildfire
the
in
boys,
tabloids
racing.
and permanently curbed Nixon's chance for victory. On the morning of November 1st, 1968, 4 days before Election Day, anti-Dean groups hijacked radio channels and told civilians they were fed up with James Dean and that television was ruining American youth.
Damn.
After the broadcast, the groups
Now
went
it's
on to
gonna
cut
worse, I'll say
hundreds of
that.
power lines in the southeast,
Way
effectively
worse.
preventing any of Dean's presidential ads from reaching any household below Tennessee.
Okay.
Dean quickly heard of the incident and, despite the risk of an assassination, flew down to the south and quickly went to work with local electricians to repair the broken power lines.
Bro, dude was a
James Dean
trooper.
would be met with
Holy.
a supportive crowd, primarily younger voters who were eager to see a younger face back in the White House.
You are
Elderly white conservatives,
Dude, some of those faces look
often the
super
parents of the
familiar. I
younger
don't know why.
supporters, remained in their houses and occasionally peered through their window blinds to catch a glimpse of the handsome candidate.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause quickly because I know a lot of you guys will be like, because I'm about to say something. Did this really happen? Because I know this guy likes to really incorporate fiction into history. And every time I question it, I always have some guy in the comment be like, "Oh, he doesn't know. He did take it." I'm like, shut the hell up, okay? I'm curious. I'm asking questions because I want to learn, okay? If I didn't, I'll be like, "Oh yeah, for sure." So, just throwing it out there, Buff. You're not here for my history. You're here to learn
Although
about
it wasn't known
fictional
to Dean at the time, hate groups in
history.
the South had perpetuated the idea that he was
Dean
Satan in disguise.
James Dean is
and
Satan.
cited
Holy,
his good
rebel
looks
with
and
sin.
his love for jazz
What?
as being clear signs of the devil.
Why would you rebel with sin if he's Satan? The frick? James Dean, American, 1969-80. I don't know what that means. What is this animation? Is this Wings?
James Dean is no man.
Okay, so they made this. Okay, that makes sense. Holy. Produced by the Anti-Dean Association?
Elderly
What?
white conservatives in the Southeast would be the only demographic unfazed by his campaign. Yet
Okay.
Dean continued to travel from state to state, repairing power lines
Damn.
for 4 days straight until the very morning of the election. On November 5th, 1968, James Dean received 75% of the popular vote with 395 electoral
Yeah, I
votes.
mean, look at the dude. Look at him.
Nixon congratulated Dean in a phone call the following morning, but Dean refused to acknowledge the win and instead asked to race cars again at the track.
This guy's like, hey, you just want to hop back on the track? And I'm just like, Tokyo Drift on that thing.
On January 20th, 1969, James Dean held his inaugural address at the official Capitol Raceway.
Kinda.
Although presidents in the
Dude,
past
love
had
race
speeches
cars,
that were
holy.
typically around 20 minutes, Dean spoke for less than a minute.
Oh, wow. Man, keeping it short, good. We got places to go, bro.
I have a speech, and it has the flotsam that you people expect to hear. But that's not fair. No, that's not fair at all. I'm here for all of you. It's only fair that you speak for yourselves.
Okay.
My words shouldn't be louder than yours. So I brought many other guests to speak. They're just people like you and I. In the same time that many other presidents have spoken by themselves, America will speak. Thank you.
Okay. Interesting.
Dean proceeded to introduce many groups to the microphone, including civil rights activists and Native American families. Martin Luther King Jr. would also come forward to speak in his first appearance since an attempt on his life 9 months prior.
Crazy.
President Dean would conclude the inauguration with a brief bongo performance and went on to race Richard Nixon at the track.
This dude loves
In
his tracks,
subsequent
holy.
presidential inaugurations, those who disagreed with the elected president would instead celebrate Dean Democracy Day and protested by watching Dean's unique take on the address in place of the actual one.
Okay.
In a
April
televised
20th,
address, President
1969.
Dean planned to inform Americans of his first 90 days in office. However, 6 seconds into the broadcast, the audio cut out and remained absent for the remainder of the speech.
That's gotta be embarrassing.
Although anti-Dean groups claimed responsibility and took pride in the sabotage,
Yeah, no, we
many
did that.
civilians claimed that it benefited the president.
That's funny.
The
Yeah,
silent
no, we did that. We did that
broadcast
actually.
highlighted
So like,
President Dean's
yeah, that was
sincere
us.
facial expressions and lively disposition, as opposed to the stern and stiff personalities of prior administrations. Viewers were proud to see a man in his prime at the
What's
most
up with that
important
camera,
position in the
dude?
country. Ironically, President Dean's popularity grew after the technical difficulty, and film director Stanley Kubrick went on to call the broadcast the greatest silent film ever made.
Okay, The Glaze is insane. The Glaze is actually insane. Yeah, man, when I didn't hear anything, and like this information I should have probably heard, it was just like so good. But like I didn't hear it though, but like I know it was good. Dean Democracy. Yeah, it's the same guy. Okay. I like this one. This one's pretty good. Very mellow to the other one. It seems like I'm thinking, because I'm not really good with my history. This is like a very, not even very, but like a minorly altered Dean presidential thing, pretty much. Okay, guys. So this is gonna be the last one I'm reacting to. There's just a lot of episodes. I can't do them all at the same time. But I think that this would be a nice place to end it. This one's called Air Force. Air Force. I cannot read. Holy. Air Force on. They're probably gonna say it in the video. I'm not even sure. Air Force One Angel. Why did they not space it in the freaking title? Let's check it. On August 17, 2003, Air Force One made an unannounced trip across the continental United States. Many civilians claim to have seen aircraft drop packages on various national monuments. Whoa. Damn. Oh, they went over the, okay, went over around Mount Rushmore, Golden Gate Bridge. Whoa. So I wonder if we're gonna get any information on these guys later into the series. Oh, we're going back. I don't know why you just didn't go there first, but that's fine. Is that? What's that? Oh, the United. Is that the Statue of Liberty? I didn't see a statue there. It was weird. What the? Why is it going black? Why is the map being? What's up with the map? Why is it going black? This music slaps the holy. Who's walking out? Who's walking out? Is that somebody? Is that supposed to be a figure or something? Is that? What am I looking at? Whoa, whoa, what is that? White House officials later disclosed that the unusual flight of Air Force One was unauthorized and unmanned, sorry. And lone figures seen inside the plane, dubbed the Air Force One Angel, has yet been identified by federal authorities. That's what they called the Air Force One Angel, because it was some freak in the cockpit. Air Force One Angel, baby. October 2020. Wow, that was like Halloween month. Holy spooky month. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna end it there. This episode, it was pretty short compared to the other ones, but I like it. Don't know why the guy flew. We're probably gonna get to learn about that more later into the videos. But overall, it wasn't that bad. Kind of like quick, short, sums it up. Adds a mystery. Now you're kind of curious. Weird. The Air Force One Angel is such an awesome name for like an entity that you don't even know what it is, because it wasn't human. Like if you look at that, that is not a human. Holy, whatever the hell that was. It was like a white tentacle-y looking dude, like really thin, pretty cool. I don't know if it was me, but there's something about it dropping packages on top, and it went over some of the monuments that they already talked about in the video. Only one that I didn't recognize was the Golden Gate Bridge one. And they didn't talk about that one yet, so I'm very curious what that one has. Overall, pretty fun. Definitely gonna have to cut a lot of this out. I was talking a lot through this video. Yeah, guys, I'm just gonna end it here. Hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. I will be doing more parts. Also, I will be continuing some more series because, gotta do that. And I have a big video planned because I really want to try something new on this channel, and I hope you guys do enjoy it. So overall, I'm gonna just end it here, guys. And remember that God loves you, and stay even. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.